Hi, my name is Derek Antonio Serra. I'm a travel blogger. I started off as a photographer. I went into the film industry, was working in commercials and related film sector. And 5 years ago, my now wife, Akona, and myself decided to sell much of what we owned and to travel the world. So we actually traveled to 16 countries in the last 5 years. That was interrupted by COVID, obviously. Prior to that, I traveled to maybe another 30 odd countries. So I've spent much of my life since the age of about 25 traveling. And we now run travel-related, tourism-related businesses in Cape Town. So today we have moved to the famous Nungwi, and we're now walking on Nungwi Beach. Needless to say, millions of touts bothering you while you're trying to talk on your video. Very unaware of what you might be wanting on the beach. Okay, so we're going to take a walk back down the beach. It's always good to do a bit of an exploration when you first arrive in a place and just get a lay of the land, see what things are like. Quite a lot busier here than what we found in Paji and Matemwe. And also there they have very long beaches, so as far as the eye can see, you can literally see the beach. This is more twisty-turny beach. The view from here. Right, so we're on Nungwi Beach. We're at the sort of far end of Nungwi Beach. And Nungwi Beach actually carries on. If you carry on walking, you'll end up in Kenwood, which is our next location. But we're at Nungwi Beach, and we're actually at the Royal, just outside the Royal Zanzibar Resort, which is one of the sort of upmarket 5-star all-inclusive resorts. So we just want to give you an idea of what it looks like here. This is the beach. Unfortunately, what happens here is because of rough sea, it churns up the seagrass, which is quite common here. So yeah, it's not a pristine water. It's not very clear at this stage, and of course the beach itself is full of the grass. Yeah, so we're walking along the beach here in Nungwi. Yeah, lots of stilted structures. And Mamma Mia is quite well known. We've seen them elsewhere for ice cream, but they've also got a very fancy restaurant here. No doubt their pricing will be in dollars.
Oh yeah.
They look like a dollar type of a place.
They look like a dollar big restaurant.
And then I think what happens here is if you want to lie on a beach bed, then you pay like X amount per hour or half day or whatever, and get one of these beach beds here. Yeah, so we're going back the way we came. Going through the little alleyway here. There's Baraka Beach Bungalows. We avoided booking here because they get a 7 rating on booking.com with lots of complaints. That's what it looks like in there. I think they're the cheapest place on the beach, but you don't get a place to sit on the beach if you book by them. Yeah, so this little alleyway takes you past a variety of little shops, and then there'll be exchanges and small restaurants as well. It always amazes me when you're at a beach area where there's lots of walking involved, that guys are trying to sell you a taxi ride. Where obviously on foot is how you want to get around. Loads of curio shops. As usual, road conditions are poor. Massive supply of taxis here. It's one thing you won't be short of. Now we wanted to check out this the name of this restaurant. It's a quite well priced restaurant. I'm not seeing a name. Just gonna go and see there. M&J Cafe, I think it is. Yeah, M&J Cafe. And there's their menu. Not bad looking. This has got a couple of foreigners here. And then this is kind of the open section where all the cabs are. Okay, so now we are in Nungwi Beach, and we're going to go, we're sitting in a restaurant here which doesn't do a very good job of promoting its name.
I think it's
M&K or M&J Cafe. Don't put their name on anything. Which actually has a very good reviews. People said they love the food here. So we thought, we'll try our luck here. There's a restaurant where we're staying as well, and we'll have lunch there tomorrow. And we thought for now we'll try out something here. So this is the menu. Fair prices. I think I've got, here we go. That's a better looking menu for what I'm looking for. So they do a beef curry for 14,000, which is I think what I'm going to have, because we actually haven't had red meat now for more than a week.
Yep.
So I think I'm going to probably have that. Yeah, this is like located here on this like big plain, which is where all the taxis park. As usual, streets in bad condition. Yeah, so we're about a couple of minutes walk from the beach. It's a little coffee shop. Enough for 6 people to sit. A couple of curio shops, and then there's a little bakery. 2,000 shillings for a sliced loaf of bread, and we've got the Izmir Mini Mart. There's a pharmacy, small pharmacy, doesn't look open. There's the Nungwi market, which we went into earlier and bought something from. So quite central. And then there's massive open plain filled with taxis trying to get fares from everybody. So let's go up this road. Yeah, don't get lost. Okay, so this is kind of the main road down to the beach. There's another coffee shop which actually sells physical coffee, not actual cups. And then you've got all the different curio shops, boutiques selling kind of beach clothing. Here's a very primitive market. Yeah, so 90% of the shops are these shops selling hats and dresses. We've kind of given up now on finding a hat for our corner. They want like $30–40 for these cheap hats. Quite dangerous walking around in these places because there's no sidewalk. You always worry that you're going to get whacked from behind by the mirror of a car. Surprisingly few restaurants. Basically the one at our place, and then of course a string of them along the beachfront, which are all priced in dollars, and then like another one that we've seen along this area. Yeah, it's basically everybody trying to sell, and not many tourists around, eh? It's peak season. We thought there'd be a lot more tourists here, but apparently people go on excursions all the time. This is what I've been told, and that's why you don't see them walking in the street. But we'll see tonight, because now tonight we can actually come out and about, unlike Matemwe where there was nothing going on. Yeah, no, look, the five-star resorts, the people tend not to go out on the streets. They just stay there. They bought an all-inclusive deal. They eat from the different restaurants there. And some don't venture outside of the boundary of that resort at all. We have a different approach to traveling. We want to actually get to know the place and the realities of it. Sometimes the realities are not pleasant, but that's what it is, you know. And at least you can say, I went to a place and experienced it, warts and all, and either I found it still exciting and adventurous to go to, or I didn't like it at all and I won't return. So it's the judgment that you'll make as a traveler. Yeah, you can see it pretty kind of not much going on, just endless shops with similar products. This is the same as what you find in Thailand, Philippines, Indonesia. Loads of curio shops. You wonder who ever buys those bags and those shirts and those tops and those overpriced hats. Yeah.
Really?
Video camera.
I don't think so. This is the camera, really.
Yeah.
I did not know that's the camera. Are you from?
Yeah, I'm filming now. I can't talk.
Sorry?
I'm filming. I can't talk.
Small camera,
Let's go up here. Go up here. Yeah. So this is another little alleyway that goes down to the beach. A couple of little restaurants here. Some restaurants. Here's a. This one is Turkish shawarma. Sapora, the Zanzibar restaurant. There's a little. This is Coco Cabana. Now this goes back onto that beach. I'll just get a shot here of this. Making out starters. Connor's finding that very humorous. Okay, I think let's not go back onto that beach. Let's go back this way.
Okay. And then we can go down.
Down a side street here or something. Does that go somewhere?
Maybe not that one. We have to go back this way. We have to go back this way and then turn right.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, no.
Yeah.
Welcome again.
My name is Stella. You're welcome again.
Yeah, unfortunately there's a sense of desperation from the shopkeepers here when they see a foreigner, especially somebody as affluent looking as Akona. They must think, oh, that lady, she's going to pay a lot of money for my dress.
I feel like that's skewer over there.
Oh, those things are baking in the sun there, man.
Name written all over it.
Yeah, sure. And the toilet will have your name written all over it for the next 3 days after eating that skewer. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be too much concern with the way food's treated here. I'd be surprised if there was ever a health inspector that came anywhere here.
There's a fancy
This is
restaurant.
Badolina Secret Garden. Okay, let's just carry on going straight and see where this leads us. So yeah, little sort of intertwining streets and tracks that take you down towards the beach. Let's have a look here. Sava. Oh, it looks like it's under construction. Let's see where we are now. Yeah, this place is literally, as you saw this place advertised, ebony and ivory. I saw it advertised on booking.com. It's right on the street. And then there's Coca Loca. Okay, we're going to go back that way. Yeah, so this way takes you down onto the beach. There's a restaurant. Now you got to clamber over the rocks. Caramia, don't be lost. Just watch it here. Yeah, so now down onto a much narrower beach. Make a walk along here. So basically Nungwi Beach goes all the way from the very northern tip of the island, and it comes round and down this coastline. Then it gets kind of narrowed quite dramatically, and on the other side of that it's then Kendwa. So it's one continuous beach with one or two kind of like squeezed areas from the map. That's what I can make out. And apparently at low tide you can walk all the way from Nungwi to Kendwa. But it's a hell of a walk, it's several kilometers. We won't be doing it. So we're just going to walk northwards here along the beach, and you can see the tide's actually coming in, and we're going to check out what we see along the way here. Now these places, it's quite nice here. Double A Nungwi Beach Hotel. Always frustrating because they put adverts but no price. Somebody hasn't explained to the vendors in Zanzibar that in order to lure customers, you got to kind of give the price. So if they said barbecue tonight, $10 or $20 a person, they might lure us off the beach. But now it's like, oh hell, must I go in there and ask what it costs? So we're walking along the beach. We're taking the route round the side, to the tip of the island, and this is where the traditional dhows and the fishermen are found. And there's a fisherman's market here. Corner, you're not going to conk out, are you?
No, we're not going to go there today. I can't. I wouldn't be able to handle it.
So what we're going to do, we're just going to find a way in, and then we're going to make our way back through streets back to where we are, because it's quite hot on this beach, man. Oh. So that's basically the scene. A respite. So you're getting all these fishermen's, these little dhows, these fishing dhows out here. Yeah, so we took a walk along the beach. Now we've got to find our way back we're now walking through the village. It's like a maze, but we're just kind of going more or less in the direction we think. This is like a main road here. Eh? Yeah, but here's at least some, not on the beach, yeah. Yeah, so this is anyway a little tour of the Nungwi township. And we're just walking along, hoping we're going in a direction that will take us back to where we want to be. Well, this doesn't look too bad. Just watch out for the mud. Yeah. See, people keep stock of, yeah? Hmm? Okay, you go this way. We have no idea, so any way is a good way.
That looks like a bigger road.
A bigger road, yeah.
Yeah.
Navigator Akona has indicated that she's noticed a much larger road. Oh yes, you're right. Yeah, it's actually quite cool though, walking through here, just to see really what it looks like, you know. A very simple life these people have. Ooh. Actually, I thought they were lobsters. They weren't. I don't know, something else. I was going to say, yes, $5, give me a lobster. Yeah, so. Jumbo.
Good.
Alright, so we're going to go along. I think this looks like it should be the road. But yeah, there was no town planning. Yeah, that's for sure. Okay. So here's Mamma Mia. They make, they say Italian gelato. Let's have a look. Let's see what flavors they've got here. I got cannelloni. And they've got salted caramel. Wonder what it tastes like. 4,000 for a scoop and double the price for 2 scoops. Okay. It's good. Yeah, so this is the famous Mamma Mia restaurant. But early now, but very popular. And at this stage, at 5 p.m., so we decided to have supper here at the very famous Mamma Mia restaurant in Nungwi. They are Italian owned, make very good pastas and apparently very good pizzas. Dollar-based menu, so very much aimed at the European market. Mostly foreign tourists you'll see here. We've decided to order a lasagna for Akona because she absolutely loves lasagna, and I've ordered a pork loin because I'm trying to eat some meat again after not having eaten meat really for almost 2 weeks. Quite a nice place. Yeah, so the place itself, it's set right on the beach, and what happens in this place is that when you have high tide, then the water comes right up the beach and underneath the restaurant. So quite dramatic. If you have a look over here, we were actually walking on that beach, and we walked around that far building earlier today. Now the water's lapping up onto these. I don't know who's going to be eating their supper over there with the water really going over their feet. At this stage, they've got one customer. So yeah, this restaurant otherwise very nice, very modern, very Mediterranean look about it, and a fair number of, as you can see, mostly European people here. And they also make very good ice cream. Yeah, so we've ordered a pork loin, and Akona's got there the beef lasagna. Lasagna is $16, and my pork loin $14. Not sure if you can see, but it looks like it's about 150 grams of meat. So already not looking like great value. It better be the most mind-blowing pork loin I've ever eaten in my life. How's that lasagna? Award-winning? Good. Okay. Yeah, so unfortunately I've had to send my plate back because it was a very dry piece of pork. It was missing the sweet and sour sauce and also missing the spinach. Our waiter offered me rice or chips, no spinach. So they've taken it away, and now I try my luck with a chicken pizza. Maybe this will be a better option. So this is my replacement meal at Mamma Mia. I decided to keep it simple, just do a chicken pizza. So a lot of people say in their reviews that Mamma Mia makes the best pizza in Zanzibar. Well, we actually had better pizza at Bento food court in Paje for about half the price of this one, but anyway. So I think when you order a pizza and this is what you end up with on your plate, it's a sign that it wasn't such a good pizza. This pizza is partially raw, not very well cooked, and that's unfortunately the case. I shouldn't be able to pull pieces of the base away like this, so it's a raw pizza. It's a disturbing sign that I think the attitude of the owners is that foreigners will come and eat here once, drop, $30, $40 and never return. So they don't really care. If you've complained about one dish and we replace it with another dish, normally we expect the manager to come over, a concerned manager, and ask you, well, how was your replacement? So that hasn't taken place. So needless to say, we would make only one visit to Mamma Mia. And the only thing going for them, in my opinion, is the view. Location on the beach. But unfortunately, I'd have a drink, but I would avoid eating here. Yeah, this is the sunset cruise, I think. Looks very unappealing to me. This overcrowded boat with a whole lot of foreigners. I don't know, they offer alcohol as part of the deal. We're on main section of Nungwi Beach for sunset. Hive of activity. I put some chairs and tables out on the beach from Z Resort, which is over there. Other people are out on dhows doing a sunset cruise. Over here, there's another restaurant that's put their tables and chairs out on the beach as well, so it's quite a vibe here actually. Not quite sure what's going on. Let's take a walk down and have a look over there. Let's take a walk around. Lots going on. Somebody left their flip-flops. Well, the kids are here. Ah, so this is quite cool, eh?
Yeah, very cool.
Lots going on.
Hi.
Some people are still stuck to their sunbed, even at this hour.
Oh, it's a little birthday here, babe.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, somebody's actually having a birthday. It's a kid's birthday party. I wondered what was going on. Yeah, and you can have a nice... yeah, this is Nungwi Inn. They've got a restaurant and bar. They also put their chairs and tables out. Yeah, but a lot of people just come down here with towels and they're just coming to watch the sunset. Yeah, so Nungwi Beach we didn't really enjoy. We found it very busy. We were harassed to no end by vendors and all kinds, guys selling tours, selling trinkets, selling every type of thing, selling drugs even. One drug addict almost attacked a corner on the beach. It was quite shocking. I had to shout at him to chase him off. So we didn't like Nungwi. And we moved from there to Kendwa actually a couple of days earlier than we had intended to for that reason.